All right, and we are back with another podcast episode of Love Conquers All. And of course, we have the beautiful Shateria.
Hey, y'all.
The beautiful Ivana.
Hey, y'all.
Just so we know, that's Atlanta's Pocahontas. And then we have the beautiful, and introduce yourself, your name, and just tell us a little bit about what you do.
I'm a screenwriter, and I'm a filmmaker, and I'm an upcoming showrunner as well. I'm also a nurse, but I'm transitioning from healthcare to industry entertainment.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
24 years old. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
And I am from Jacksonville, Florida, a.k.a. Duval County.
Duval.
Okay.
Duval, stand up.
Okay, cool. Jacksonville. We'll talk after the show about my experience in Jacksonville.
Oh, Lord.
I don't want to talk about
Jack
it.
and
I don't want to talk about it right now. You know, want to keep it on positive vibes.
Okay.
So today's topic, we actually had a different topic, but I think that we can run into it. But today's topic is obviously the debacle that we seen at the Oscars. I wasn't watching it. I was actually playing a video game, and then I seen it on my phone, and then my mother called my name because she was somewhere nearby. I don't know what she was doing, but she called my name and said, "Hey, come here, I want to show you something." I said, "I got to show you something too." We were both showing each other the same thing.
Wow.
But let's just kind of unpack that. So I want to kind of go around the room and just get your initial reaction when you first seen it. Now, what was your initial reaction? Not what we know now, but just what. And we can start with you, and we can move around.
Well, I was thinking like, why did he do that? Like, I was just thinking like, why would he do that? Cause it was kind of messed up. Like, I don't know. I was just thinking like he shouldn't have done that. That's how I was thinking. He could have handled it a better way. Like whatever he was feeling, whatever was going on at night, he could have just handled it in a better way. That's how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Excuse me, y'all, my bad.
How about you? What did you think?
I feel like, well, at first I was shocked. I was just like, dang, for real? Like, y'all playing. This is a joke. Like, literally, like, this is not for real. All these actors in here, y'all playing. I didn't take it serious at first.
So you just like, oh, okay, who's pranking us?
Yeah, like, what's going on?
You thought they was like, did you think they were playing? Like, we're playing. Like
Initially.
I mean, after I seen the post on Instagram and stuff like that, I was like, oh, no, they're not playing for real. Like, that was...
But I'm saying, when you seen it, it was almost like, oh, they just play like this. Okay.
Well, when I seen it, one, I would like to be at the Oscars one day, nominated for my projects, my TV shows, my movies, or whatever. But when I initially seen it, I was like, oh my gosh, like, he for real. Like, I really thought he was serious because when you heard his voice, when he was like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, like, I heard the hurt in his voice. So I was like, oh my gosh, like, he is not fucking playing. Because initially, everybody already been making fun of Jada and Will already. So I felt like he was getting to his breaking point. Like, when I seen that, he was like, okay, enough is enough. Like, I'm finna show out for my wife.
So you've been keeping up with the Smiths?
I mean, here and there.
Okay.
But I don't know. I like Jada, and I kind of watch some of her, like, table talks and stuff like that. So when I first seen it, I'm like, okay, he automatically just taking up for his wife. Like, he tired of the jokes, and he just want to put it into it on national TV. That was my initial reaction.
Okay.
Right.
So my take on it was, I like entertainment. I'm a big WWE fan.
Oh yeah, I like WWE.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We could talk about that.
I used to go to some of the little events.
Right. I mean, it's drama. It gotta sell. Drama sells. I don't want everybody being happy-go-lucky.
I was so hurt when I realized it was fake.
Well, I mean, for me, let me tell you this. whether it's fake or not, if you put on a great performance, like we look and see movies that are fake, but people jump out at us. Like, I remember I seen the Batman movie, and the one that just came out, and I literally got inside my car like it was the Batmobile. I felt
It's
it, and I
entertainment.
love. Yeah,
It's for people's joy, you know. So.
I mean, but so for me, it was like I just enjoyed it. You know, I just enjoyed it. It's like, okay, well, wow.
So you thought it was fake?
No,
initially.
I just was like, I took it at face value.
Okay.
Like it's almost like you see something, whether it's fake or real, it's still
dang.
like amazing.
Like,
you know,
that's
like
what I'm
okay, let's
saying,
just
like-
appreciate it. Let's just take it a moment and appreciate what's going on, and then we'll get to unpacking it.
Well, then, okay, so that was our initial thoughts. But, like, afterwards, after, like, kind of, okay, thinking about it and stuff, I'm like, okay, I think it was a publicity stunt. I think it was for, you know, to get Will and Chris's ratings up. Chris is touring, doing comedy tours right now. Will just dropped Bel Air, the reboot. And then I think he got this newly found production company and stuff like that. So now looking back at it, I'm like, okay, was it really him taking up for his wife, or was it, you know, a publicity stunt?
Right.
Okay, what you were saying?
Well, what my thing is that like you were explaining earlier, I feel like it's been past events that made them, you know, made him upset for that night. And my thing is, I don't think he was protecting her because of the jokes or because of what people were saying. I really feel like as a man, he was protecting his decision. Because before all this happened, we been knew that Will and Jada was an open relationship.
Yeah.
That's what they do. So, I don't know. I just felt like, you know, he was just basically protecting his decision that he made as a man. That's what I
And
feel
just
like.
kind of like going national about it and like standing up.
Letting them know, like, you know, just waking people up.
Like
nah.
he not no punk.
Yeah, it's not that. Like, this a decision I made as a man. Y'all trying to clown me. But now as a man, he probably hurt because he thinking like, dang, did I make the right decision for my wife? Because look how they looking at her. You know, because he okayed the situation. So just think about how he feel now that everybody clowning her. You know, it's like I was a part of that. I was a part of making her look like that. When I could have been the man and say, no. You know what I'm saying?
But honestly, I feel like Jada had a lot of like, you know, what's the word? Like she had a lot of responsibility for how the public was coming at them because of one, the August situation.
Right.
And then two, some of her controversial interviews on Red Table Talk. So I feel like she ain't no saint now.
No one's.
But
no one's a
yeah,
saint.
but I feel like Will, I don't know. I feel like Will's more of the saint in the situation to me, because Jada, like I don't know. She's just been kind of putting their relationship out there. She had discussed about Will in the bedroom on Red Table Talk and like all kind of stuff, just kind of like making the public like come for him pretty much.
And that's what I'm saying. What I'm stating to you is what I think people don't understand. When people are married, you know, they make decisions together. They make decisions together. But what decisions they make, we don't know. What I'm saying is on my end, I feel like he made the decision for all that. August even, you know, expressed that he okayed that situation. So as the man, he could have stopped that.
That is true.
So I'm not saying that he's not innocent, and I'm not saying that she's innocent. I'm saying that they made a decision together as a couple. And what happened is you got a man that got in his feelings about Jada, and he wanted to expose them. So he exposed them.
But I got a question. If that was just that, if he exposed, if it was just the thing about August, right? I would be like, all right, cool, because she's right in relationships. You know, people experiment. You know, sometimes you have things that happen behind closed doors, and sometimes a third party might come out. Okay, that happens. It shouldn't, but it happens. But it didn't stop there. That's my biggest thing. Like if that was just it, then I think okay, boom.
Yeah.
But she started unpacking a whole lot of stuff, and then it was like
personal information.
Yeah, it was like I don't think that it's necessary. It was necessary for her to bring Will, to sit down and then
at the red table talk.
Yeah, like what reason is that? You can just
because it's like she already digged a hole that was pretty deep in regards to like putting their relationship out there. But yes, August did play a big role in that.
I don't think he played a big role. When you talking about August, let's look at it. August Alsina, okay, nothing against him, but he's not. You going up against like a juggernaut.
Yeah.
You telling me that they couldn't put that fire out? They didn't even have to say nothing. That's how powerful they are.
And listen, I'm gonna tell you something. That's what I'm trying to explain to you is this, because it's just going back to what I said. Everybody knew Jada and Will was an open marriage.
Well, we didn't really know that until August put it out there.
No, before that,
we had rumors. Hold on, no. We had rumors, but there was nobody that actually came
really
forward
knew.
And said, "Hey, I got receipts that I did this with this person." Like we've heard a lot of things about Will, this or that, but like I told someone yesterday, we never had no one come forth and say, "Me and Will did this." The leak came in from his end of the stick. From her end of the stick,
right? And
maybe because he feel like August, he feels like he's he's a name. Maybe who knows? I don't know. They probably deal with people bigger.
But I feel like when he did that, that's when majority of the public was like, "Oh, that's what Will and Jada doing or whatever," and that just kind of started like this whole debacle about their marriage and their relationship.
A matter of fact, it was a video of them at a concert prior to that, and they looking chimey, right? And I was like, okay, well, it's almost like we gave her too many benefit of that. We gave them the benefit of that. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like at this point, you talking about years, not one incident. Like I seen the video of her in August. I seen it at the concert, and I'm like, okay, Chami, you never seen Will. You see what I'm saying?
Because initially, what happened was Jada made it seem like, Jada and Will made it seem like August was kind of like their like godson or whatever, and like he was close with Jaden and Willow and stuff like that. Because initially I knew like August would be over their house and stuff, because I followed him on Instagram and stuff, because I used to be a big
following the phone.
I used to be a big August Alsina fan.
Okay, you try to get an entanglement going or something like that? Would you man? Would you ever entangle?
Like I went to him and Chris Brown concert and everything. But anyway, so I knew he was like around Jada and Will, but they made it seem like, okay, this is our like godson, like, cause he is close in age with Jaden. Like I think he's like 28 or 27. He came in. Let's just keep it real.
He was Jaden's friend.
Yeah. So that's what they made it seem like, until I guess the more they started hanging out with them or whatever. He is mature for his age. So I guess he got connected to Jada and one thing led to another. But I don't know. Back to
I don't know about that. I don't know that coming about him being mature.
I mean, he is though.
Because if he was mature, I don't think that he would have went on there with his hair blown out talking about I gave her everything.
But he's raising like his 3 nieces and stuff. Like his brother died, the brother baby mama died, so now he's taking in his 3 nieces. So I feel like he is mature to a certain extent, for his age. However, I don't know, back to the whole like Oscar scheme, I think that's where it all started, like all the whole August stuff, the jokes and stuff about them. So I feel like at the Oscars, it just kind of made it easy to joke on Jada and made it easy to joke, about Jada.
And I feel like that too. I mean, of course they're going to joke about it. They're going to talk about it. That's cool and everything. I think that it kind of go back to one of the podcasts that we were doing before. I really feel like people don't understand how much they should mind their business.
Yes,
you know,
that's true.
I mean, like I was just saying, it's just about minding your own business. I think everybody's kind of just into it a little too much, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we actually got an additional guest, the Fly Guy. He was here before. You can for the
Hey, yo, man, Zone 3 representatives, Fly Guy. Yo, surely, baby.
Okay, so what we were speaking on, right? I'm gonna ask you the question I asked them. What was your initial, like when you saw it, right? You follow me? That's it. When you saw it, what was your initial thought process before?
Ain't no nigga finna stop me, and it's just all on the GP. I don't give a fuck if you was Adina Howard. I don't give a fuck if you was Luther Vandross. Ain't no nigga finna slap me. My nigga and just walk off. Like, this shit just, gee, what they do to that?
You put that mic over, son. Like, pull it back for so that.
Yeah, what they do to that?
Nah, pull it like back towards both of y'all. Like the stand right there. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. So, so you was just, for you, it was like, okay, regardless of what's going on, I don't care what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Somebody just got slapped. Whether it's real or not.
I respect Will, because as a man, I'm gonna stand up for mine. That my wife, you ain't got no business.
Come closer to the mic.
If you watch
Yeah.
it, he drug that shit out. I be damned.
Yeah,
if
you
you,
could be the-
if
you
you
could be
talk
the
about
mic
my
person.
wife, my best friend, my brothers, and my faith, you know what I'm saying, that'll never ever happen. I understand where he was coming from, and I respect Will 100%. I support him 100%. I would have slapped the shit at home too. But as a man on Chris Rock aspect, ain't no nigga finna slap me. I'm just letting you walk away.
Okay. And you know, I got everybody's perspective a little bit before you got here.
But yeah, as a man supporting your wife, goddamn right, no nigga finna down my wife in front of me.
Well,
And I can relate to that in real life, cause you know what I'm saying, similar situation with, you know what I'm saying, the mother of my daughter, you know what I'm saying, like a stepdad came to me on some, and I'm like, what the fuck? I cuss home ass out instantly on the spot, and I could never go back to her house when she lived there. Speaking on side, you know, I don't mind putting the address on my mail. You know what I'm saying? But speaking on side,
Well, you know,
what I'm
it's
saying?
not necessarily the.
I went
necessarily.
through that with her stepdad in real life.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna talk about her in my face. You're not gonna down her. You're not going. I just don't rock like that.
So what you're saying is that that's just how you would go about it. So we was unpacking everything, right? So it was so much that was, I think we pretty much got your perspective on it, because you was saying, hey, she's been doing this. Me and you kind of on agreement. Like, hey, it's been too much going.
Yeah.
As far as
It's
it's
been-
concerned,
Oh
well,
my
that's
God.
a whole different situation. If you want to go into that topic, but just speaking on Will Smith and him slapping the out of nigga, that's different. If you gonna go on Jada, that's different.
Now, as a man, I have a different take on that. I don't agree with how he handled it, because
You don't agree on how who handled it.
neither one of them. To be honest with you, I was like, "What is going on?" You know what I'm saying? It was something to see, and that's why I said, "Yo, this like WWE," because that's the only place I know that something like that goes down and people walk away.
Yeah, for
you know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah.
So you're not about to like flex your jacket and walk away from me, but at the same time, I'm not about to.
He didn't. If you don't mind me, Will Smith had told Chris Rock beforehand. He told him beforehand, I don't rock like this. He had already had certain conversations.
So where are you getting this info? Because this is something
From Will Smith
totally
himself.
new to me.
Live from his mouth. He had prior conversations with bro.
Or anybody?
Before bro
Did y'all see
proceeded to
this?
violence.
Anybody seen this? I don't. Nah.
But all you gotta do is
I don't know.
ain't gonna say no lie.
But look, this is the thing. You know what? It's so much out here, man. Ain't no. They said one of the statements that Chris Rock had put out. Chris Rock said that's not a statement. I didn't make that. He's still unpacking everything too. So, but to my knowledge, even if that's the case, you know, I'm not getting up. That's not going to happen. This is my night. it seemed like for the last 3 years, let's just be real. We keep saying that it's Will and Jada that's putting stuff out. But I'm going to be 100 with you. It's been Jada putting stuff out.
Yeah.
And Will been going on.
That's what I was saying earlier. And at the end of the day, it was Will's night. He was nominated for an Oscar, and he ended up winning the Oscar, his first Oscar. And I felt like maybe he was on cloud nine, like he was like hyped up. And I feel like at the end of the day, like, yes, both parties should have handled it different. Like Chris probably shouldn't have like came for Jada, and then Will probably shouldn't have, definitely slapped him. However, I feel as if Jada did have a role in, the public coming for them, and then Will having to defend, Jada in the public eye.
Because wasn't that like a week prior, or 2 weeks prior, they was at some other red carpet, and I don't know who it was, but she was like, yeah, somebody entanglement, no entanglements, this, and then who was it? I think it was Vivica. And Fox came and was like, yo, that's tasteless. Like, but at the same time, it's like, you put that out. So let's switch gears here. Because now we go into a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
I always tell my wife, like, hey, it's certain, like she always say, well, why can't I do this that I'm doing? Why can't I do that? Listen. You can't control it like me. Like I said before, it's you look at you seen people lifting weights. Okay, it's certain weights I can lift that she may say, yo, that's crazy weight. But I get up under it, I lift it easy. And then she get up under it, she about to kill herself. Okay? At the end of the day, regardless of what's been going on, I'm going to say, I'm going to be fair. We never seen Will nothing that has came out. Will has never had nothing come out of the
ever. Not one time, period.
Of the woodworks. So with that being said, in his column, it's like I'm looking because everybody keeps saying, "Oh, they have an open move." Yeah. That's not what we've been knew that. That's not what it's about. One thing that kept it cool was that nothing never came
even
out.
If Will do got his own shit going on, he got his hoes in check. Like, he got everybody in check. And Jada obviously didn't have August in check. So that's what started this whole, like, conversation about, their relationship and their marriage, is because Jada ain't have
Can a woman have a, okay.
Yeah,
Can a woman have a man?
married,
Hold on. This is what we better get to. Hold on now. This is crazy because I know you better. I tell people, hey, naturally, a man can command his environment better than a female can. She assists with his commanding. She assists him commanding the environment, but everybody want to be equal, right? Equal rights. So now you got women saying, well, I want to command my environment, right? Can you command men? If you had two guys, and can a woman have two men and control that environment to where, because if they want to get down, they want to squabble, they want to do whatever, what can she do to stop this?
Well, I feel like if she's married, then there's a certain presence and there's a certain authority she automatically have when it comes to her side piece.
But says who though?
I just feel like that's the case. Like, you got this married man and married woman, and then you got her side piece. There's a certain level of respect that August should automatically have for their marriage.
He should, but you're saying that based on how a man commands the respect from
a woman.
See, how can you dominate me when I'm blowing your back out?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? How is that possible?
What I was gonna say is, like,
it's not possible
with her. Like, she don't have no kind of control. And how could you respect her when she's not respecting herself?
Yeah,
it's just it's no way around it.
Do you know what a woman gets her respect in marriage from? from the man. Guys say, okay, look, I'm not. That girl got a ring on her finger. I'm not gonna go in because there's a man somewhere. I don't know where he at right now, but it's somebody in that, So, do I really want to mess with this? Do I really want to go there? But the moment you disconnect yourself from that, right? The moment you disconnect yourself from that, then at the end of the day, you're just another female out there. You're just like the moment you disconnect, like when you stand next to him, boom, your glory. The moment you maneuver yourself away, you're just another girl.
So you feel like a man adds value to a woman?
Of course.
Life.
Of course. You can't be all that respect that you get. Like, okay, y'all, I hear now defend black women. That's the thing. Defend black women. Okay. Well, who are they saying defend? Who exactly are they saying to defend? Are they talking to? They're not talking to you. They're not. If you're saying defend black women, you won't be talking to her. You won't be talking to Shatira or Ivana. You're talking to me. You're talking to Fly, right? Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, does that add value to you? Knowing that, okay, I got some people around that's going to be able to defend me. Mm-hmm. Right. So the moment you remove yourself and go do your own thing, you're just like any other. You get what I'm saying?
I definitely understand that.
Right. And I think that's what a lot of people, I think it's people don't understand. We automatically command our respect. You can't do that. I just see it as being kind of hard for a female to sit up there and beat her chest and try to tell. I think, if anything, August Alsina is a prime example of this. This lady is huge. Mm-hmm. This is
way bigger than his music career.
But guess what? He know that she got people that could probably silence him. But guess what? He still don't care because he's looking at it like,
he the man.
Right. I was blowing you out. Do you remember? I know how you sound when you moan. I know how you get what I'm saying? When you a female can never be hard to me if I know how you sound when you moan. Come on.
That's an intriguing way to word that. That's intriguing. I like that.
Yeah, you can't sound hard to me after that.
See,
But
what Will and Jada though, you gotta understand, Will reacted on the strength of, this is my wife. I fuck with her regardless of whatever going on. You have to understand, if you're gonna be real, you have to seriously be real. You have to stand for everything you stand for. When you do, if you like a female that like women, you have to seriously respect what's going on. If she like this woman, this girl, this so forth, etc. Will is real from his aspect, and that aspect, they swingers naturally. So with that being said, it's like Jada can do that, and we don't give a fuck, cause we swingers. Now, where she is wrong at is the fact that you went and got a child to handle a grown man deed with a grown woman. You got a child, so he reacted in a childish manner.
That's why I'm saying,
you did what I'm saying, and he came. Yes, ma'am.
But you don't get it. Will approved it. Y'all not getting it.
He did.
This was a decision that they made together.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
So the thing is this.
Will has approved it. He approved it
What
because this is his
about?
lifestyle for real. I stand for this for real. About? So when she asked, I don't give a.
So why do
that's on Jada? Jada account. She's supposed to have got a man in a better position that's more older, more mature, correct, with more wisdom to handle the type of situation that he got going on.
He just fell for her.
Right. Jada went and got a child.
So it's Jada.
She messed his head up, and he did what he did.
So I got a question. So
we don't care nothing about that.
So I got a question.
At the end of the day, because that's our lifestyle. We live like that. It's just like, okay, my girl.
If they didn't want y'all to know that, they wouldn't even did that interview.
Correct. Correct.
He don't get it.
I'm not gonna react on some shit. What's our nature? It's who I am. I'm gonna react off some shit. Hold up, you violating respect. It's about respect.
I want to ask a question though. There's a question to what you're saying, right? Because everybody got their opinion about it. Me myself, it's my night. I'm going to get my award. I'm not going to receive it crying and talking about apologizing. Because one of the thing about it, if I'm going to do it, I'm standing on it. And I'm going to be like, he know what it is. That's another thing. I'm not apologizing
and that's
all.
exactly Will's aspect. Because we swingers, I'm going to stand on it.
But he didn't stand on it. He apologized.
I date, we do what we do.
But see, what I'm saying
how
is,
can I interact? Even if she did mess up with August Alsina and he did what he did, that's on Jada end.
Okay.
Or the bargain.
But
you
that
did what I'm
wasn't- no, no,
saying?
no. But see,
I'm
look,
gonna stand on
wasn't-
who I am.
but that not-
what
that's-
type of nigga I am.
But he did. But that wasn't
right.
that was the thing. He was talking about. He made a joke, right? So let's take it back. We going into a whole nother thing. Let's take it back. He made a joke about
something that's seriously going on. With
okay,
his life.
right.
Okay,
But do you think? And see, this is the thing. It's a lot of guys, and I feel you, bro, and I rock with you. It's a lot of guys that's laying in the cell right now and laying in the grave right now, reacting in that manner. So I get it, but I would have went about it a different way. I'm gonna, and you know me.
Yes.
I'm gonna stand on what I stand on, but I'm